Hey guys, do you remember what month we're in right now? That's right, we are in the month of October. Let's sing our October song. Are you ready? Spell October, spell October, spell October now with me. O-C-T-O-B-E-R, O-C-T-O-B-E-R. So we are in the month of October and we're going to stay in October for 31 days. Do you know what day of the week it is today? Remember, yesterday was Monday, so what's going to come next? There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Let's sing our days of the week real quick. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Woohoo! So our day of the week is Tuesday. Our month is October. Do you remember what season we're in right now? Fall. Very good. And remember, what happens in fall? The leaves change colors. They fall off the trees and the temperatures fall. Have you noticed how cool it's been outside? Yeah. All right, let's get to our card. Are you ready to see what's on our card? Do you think you know what it's going to be? You think maybe more apples? Is it apples? No, we have leaves. Should we count the leaves? Remember, when we count, every leaf is going to get one number and only one number. Can I call this 1 and 2? No, he can only get one number. Can I skip this one? No, that's not fair. We need to make sure every leaf gets a number. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 leaves. Now, how many of those leaves are in the basket? 0. None of them. 0. How many of our leaves are outside of the basket? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or all of them. So can we make this into a number bond? I'm going to pull you up just a little. Can we put all of this into a number bond? Do you remember how to do a number bond? Mirror words. Number bond. Say it with me. Number bond. One more time. Number bond. We're going to take the two parts and we're going to put them together. So first, what do we call the number that goes up here? The whole. And what does whole mean? All of them. So how many leaves were on our whole card? All the leaves. 9. Do you remember how to make a 9? Draw a circle and a line. That's the way we make a 9. Now we're going to have the ones that are in the basket and the ones that are out of the basket. What part of the leaves are in the basket? 0. And what part are outside the basket? 9. Very good. So there's our number bond. Let's hop over here and tell a story about today's card. We're going to tell a story about today's card. Let me fix this. So today's date is 10-20-20. We use 10 for October because October is the 10th month. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October. So it's the 10th month. We are on the 20th day of October, and the year is 2020. Now, we just did our number bond, and we said there are 9 leaves in all, and that there are 0 of those 9 leaves are in the basket, and 9 of those leaves are out of the basket. So, for my story, I'm going to say, there are 0 leaves in the basket and 9 leaves outside the basket. How many leaves are there in all? are 0 leaves in the basket and 9 leaves outside the basket. How many leaves are there in all? That's our story. Now we want to write an equation for this story. Remember, an equation has numbers and symbols like plus signs, minus signs, equals, those kinds of things. So we want to write an equation that matches this story. So let's go through the story. It said there were 0 leaves in the basket. So I'm going to start with 0. How many leaves did it say were outside the basket? 9. And then it said, I want to know how many that is all together. Did you see what I did with my hands? I want to know how many that is all together. If we're going to be putting it together, what symbol do we need? Plus sign. So I'm going to put a plus sign right here. And then I'm going to put an equal, because what does equal mean? Equal means the same. And we want to know what 0 and 9 together is the same as. So when we have 0 and we have 9 and we put all those leaves together, how many is that all together? 9. 0 plus 9 equals 9. And if the question was, how many leaves are there in all? How many leaves are there in all? 9. So we're going to put a box around the 9 so that we know that that was the number that answered the question. Very good. All right, are you ready to collect some cubes today? Okay, let's get my spinner. Remember, we are collecting orange and blue cubes. And today we're going to collect 3 cubes. Now, 3 could look a lot of different ways. What's one way that our 3 could look? We could have 3 blue. And then how many orange would we have? We would have 0 orange because we would already have 3. What else could we get? We could get 3 orange. So if we get 3 orange, how many blues will we be getting? 0. We wouldn't get any blues because they'd all be orange. What else could we get? We could get 2 blues, and if we get 2 blues, how many orange would we get? We would get 1 orange. Look at that, 3 made of 2 and 1. That's definitely something we could get. There still should be one more possibility. We could get just 1 orange, and if we get just 1 orange, we have to have 3 altogether. So if only one of them is orange, if only one of them is blue, how many would be orange? The other 2 would be orange. So if we have just 1 blue, see our 3 altogether? 1 is blue, the other 2 would be orange, and that would be 1, 2, 3 altogether. So those are our 3 possibilities. Are you ready to see which possibility happens? All right, here we go. We got a blue, another blue, and another blue. So what did we get? 3 blues. So let's look at what our 3 is made out of. Our 3 is made of 3 blues and 0 orange. So that 3 was made of 3 plus 0. 3 and 0. So we will put that in there. All right, you ready to see how many days you've been in school? Let's go ahead and add a chain link for today. You see your chain links? There they are. Let's add a chain link, and then let's count how many days you've been in school. Are you ready? When we count, every chain link is going to get 1 number and only 1 number. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. You've now been in school for 35 days. Let's look at the number 35. He looks like this. 35 has 3 groups of 10 and 5 extra. So how much is in this whole chain? 10. How much is in this whole chain? 10. And how much is in this whole chain? 10. So how many groups of 10 do you see? We have 1, 2, 3 groups of 10. How many groups of 10 do you see? 3 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3. That's what this 3 means in 35. It means we have 3 groups of 10. Then how many are over here that are not in a group of 10? There are 5 extras that haven't made a 10 yet. So that's where this 5 comes from. We have 3 groups of 10 and then 5 extras. Does anybody know how many chain links it took to make 3 groups of 10? Okay, I hear some pretty good guesses. Let's count just these 3 and see how many it took to make them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It takes 30 to make 3 groups of 10. That's why when we look at the number 35, 3 groups of 10 is really 30. Look at that. There were 30 chain links here. There were 5 chain links here. And together, 30 and 5 make 35. 30 and 5 make 35. 30 and 5 make 35. So that's why 35 looks like that. All right, let's go ahead and collect some straws or move some straws today. Do you remember how I said numbers live in houses? And the houses go like this. Ones, tens, hundreds. Again, ones, tens, hundreds. Again, ones, tens, hundreds. So we have the ones house, the tens house, and the hundreds house. Right now we have 34 days of school and 131 days left. We're going to take one of these out. So this was 100, there's 100 straws there, 130, 3 groups of 10 is 30, 131. I'm going to take this one away. So now, look, there's nothing in this pocket. So we now have 0 ones. So we have 130. Just 130. 100. This 1 in the hundreds house means one bundle that has 100. This is one big bundle, but there are 100 straws in there. Because that's the hundreds house. So we have one big bundle of 100, 3 tens, 10, 20, 30, and then we have 0 there. Now we have 34. 34. You see the 4? But I'm going to add one more. So now we still have 30 over there, but instead of 34, we have 35. You've now been in school for 35 days. Look at the number 35. It looks like a 3 and a 5. But remember, to live in the ones house, you just have to be ones. Little straws all by themselves. So a 5 there really just means 5 ones, or just 5 because they're all by themselves. 5 groups of 1. But when you get to the tens house, do you remember the rule to live in the tens house? You're not allowed to move to the tens until you are bundled into a group of 10. So a 3 there means we have 3 groups of 10. So does this look like just 3 straws to you? No, it's 3 bundles. So this bundle has 10, this bundle has 10, and this bundle has 10. We could count by tens to figure out how many straws that is all together. 10, 20, 30. This is actually 30. But when we look at the number 35, it just looks like a 3. You have to remember that that's a 3 in the tens house. So the 0 part of 30 is hiding. That 3 in the tens spot means 30. So we have 30 and 5, 30 and 5, 30 and 5, 30 and 5 make 35. Great job. Now let's subitize really fast with our 10 frames. Tell me how many dots you see. 0, 5, 9, 10, 2, 1, 8,